Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Common Sense Politics with Luke. Yeah. But this is the first video, so this is the first intro. Fancy. So, this first Common Sense Politics video is going to be about homeless people and cheap housing, because I think that the homeless person problem could be solved very simply. At least my stupid head that doesn't understand how things work, my dumb head thinks that this would work. And so if you know reasons why it wouldn't, please let me know in the comments, because the whole point of these videos is just stuff that it's why wouldn't this work again? Why aren't we doing this again? And then that's normally when someone brings me back to reality. But there are occasions where it's just that's not that terrible of an idea. So, for today's possibly not too terrible of an idea, I thought it would not be the worst idea in the world to just stick all the homeless people in really, really cheap housing. I'm talking about just pre-made concrete housing, bare bones. Fuck, you don't even have to have windows. Have just the bare minimum, have two windows on a floor, have maybe a window on each of the primary poles or whatever, north, south, east, west, So, I'm talking real bare bones. Fuck, I don't know how much concrete stuff is, but I know what aluminum, empty aluminum buildings cost, and even the cheapest ones of those can get down to $50,000 for a decent size, $60,000. Granted, you still have to incorporate labor and stuff, so it probably goes up, but the house itself, right? And so for me, it's okay, so maybe we dump 200, well, no, let's not go that low. Let's say we dump 500 grand into homeless people, right? So we dump 500 grand. Let's say we spend half of it just on housing, just building the houses and paying for the houses, right? So let's just super low ball. Let's just say you can only fit 250 people, right? Let's say maybe it's a few floors, 5 floors, 50 people a floor, something like that. Let's just say low ball number 250, right? So those 250 people not on the street, right? They still have connections to homeless people. They still know tons of homeless people, right? There's still going to be problems with people fighting and all this other stuff. This is just one simple house isn't going to solve any of this, right? But if you have these people in a more controlled environment, a place where they feel safer, a place where they're not so on edge, a place where they're not shitting on the floors, it's I personally think that more people would be able to do something with their life. I don't know, if you never had a house and you were living on the fucking street, if you had a house all of a sudden, it's because I can only imagine that there are homeless people out there that dream. It's right now I'm living on the street, but someday I'm going to have a house, someday I'm going to have a car, because not all homeless people are shaking their cups, raggedy, not all homeless people are the stereotypical unshaven, massive, homeless person. There are people that have jobs that are homeless. So being able to give these people an opportunity, and then it's just oh shit, it's they've just been dreaming. It's once I get the house, once I get a place, next I could do this, or it's so giving them that first step. I think I'm a big believer in positive things make other positive things happen. So I think that, unfortunately, there's no way to quantify that really right now, unfortunately, but I think that is a way that this could move forward past just building a house. Okay, so we've got the house, we've got these homeless guys in it. Now what? Are we just gonna stew on this for however? No, I think that maybe there's a way that we can incorporate these people into community programs. Maybe there's all this problem with human shit, right? Maybe you start paying the homeless people to clean up other homeless people's shit. I don't know. Is that foreign of a concept? There are ways, we have prisoners, and they get incorporated into different community services and different things like that. That they pay prisoners pennies, like nothing, like dirt fucking cheap. Like if they can get away with doing that, we can get away with getting homeless people because we don't have to pay homeless people shit. Like this whole thing, obviously we're not getting them to pay for it. We're just fucking buying it and just sticking them in there. You know, it's like they don't have any fucking money. Like we don't have to pay them. They're just happy to fucking work, or at least the ones that we give the opportunity, which is the same logic that prisons use. Only good prisoners are allowed to do this. Only good prisoners are allowed the access to these things. So it's just something I was thinking about. Watched a Joe Rogan clip about homeless people in San Diego, and that's what got me thinking about it. So that's the first episode of Common Sense Politics. Stupid guy politics. Why doesn't it work politics? So thanks for watching.